We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm. But through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Steelers are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Trying the tight end screen.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Second down. Nix. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They send him right out of the slot. Nick snap on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
Watkins motioning over.
Go.
He finds Mims. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. The Broncos are on the board. It's 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To the ground, a first down run. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 27-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking off. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Time will run out on him as he's taken down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Putting the tight end in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Broncos. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They motion the slot man left. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion left. A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is brought in, and he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw it. Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They motion the slot man left. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch.
Hey, I baited that, boy. I baited him, boy.
17 yards
just
on
gonna
the
give it to
gain,
me.
and now
Baited
they've
that
got 1st and goal.
I swear I did.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play.
And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point.
Oh.
And this is no good. He missed the extra point, so they're unable to get back to within a field goal. This is a 4-point game in the 4th quarter.
Why they sitting up? We could play, right? Oh, I baited that, dog. I put a book that one.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. On the move, past the 40. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll turn it hand this one. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
What the?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants.
That nigga was wide
Anytime you
open,
can
bro.
get yards on your return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
That's crazy, dog.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Watkins motioning over. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Slot receiver headed right. Now a second down throw for Nix. Now he'll run it. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Watkins motioning over. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll run here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down. They'll stick to the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll drop to throw. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Now, 1st and goal. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Watkins motioning over. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. from Denver. Good night, everybody.
Man, come on.